You got it running?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, ready to rock.
Alright, let me just get my...
Okay, my name's Chris. I'm the guy up front flying today. Learning some aerobatics with Tony down in Clearwater in his Super Decathlon. So just a quick little background. I'm an airline pilot, been flying for 7 years. Love general aviation and getting back into it finally. Really knocking the rust off those stick and rudder skills while learning some new aerobatic maneuvers and practicing them today. So before we start doing the aerobatics, we always do our clearing turns. I edited them out of this video, and then we do a little inverted flight, make sure nothing falls onto the roof. Everything checks out, so we'll start with some aileron rolls and then a loop. Definitely not Bob Hoover quality with any of these maneuvers, but it's a blast learning them and really getting better at them as time goes on. Alright, so the fun part of being in Clearwater is the airspace. With the Bravo above us, we have to go offshore to do the maneuvers. So it makes it a little more challenging not having a nice straight roads or ground reference for most of this, but try and keep the shoreline in the same place off to the right or left, and decent amount of time you can pick a cloud or pick a ship out in front of you. Up next comes the barrel roll. Not sure I can pour a glass of iced tea quite yet, but maybe in time. Comes some slow rolls, considered one of the more difficult maneuvers. So the hard part with those, at least for me, is figuring out how much left rudder you need to start putting in on the second half of the roll. as well as in the first half, making sure you bring in enough forward stick. There's the first half Cuban, a little mushy in the roll. It's really fun trying to perfect these and make sure you're putting all the control inputs the correct amount at the correct time in a nice flow to make the perfect figures. A couple of the books I've been reading up on, besides the cheat sheets that I get from my instructor Tony, are Loop, Roll, and Keep Control and Better Aerobatics, both great books. So on the reverse Cuban, I get a little mushy as I go invert it on the up 45. I gotta add more forward stick to keep that 45-degree angle on the up line. That also decreases the speed for the top of the loop, so you don't have to pull as hard going through the loop and into the bottom. Comes a hammerhead. Got a little slow and didn't kick over the rudder hard enough, so on this one you're going to see it stall out at the top, which was pretty fun to have that upset. Yeah, so upset recovery training is always good to know and good to do every once in a while. You don't want to be afraid of the stall. You just want to know how to recover from an unusual attitude, and that way you can fix it. So the second one, I think I flew over the top a little bit. This third one, I think, was a better hammerhead, but need a little aileron, I think, in there while pivoting around to stay in line with the ground and the horizon. Spins are always fun for losing altitude, followed by a steep spiral right here. So that's the end of it. We're going to come back in and land. This is not an instructional video on how to do aerobatics. It's just me sharing a video and my love of flying so that I can get better and learn from my mistakes by reviewing these videos. Here's the landing. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.